actor, entertainment manager, artist, entrepreneur, JRath, to the Hooligans podcast. Let's
Yeah,
get
let's
it.
go. And we got my
Shoot.
boy right here. We got Mister with us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Mister
well,
the
let's
dog.
go. What's up, little
Let's
buddy?
go, Mister. Throw him up.
Yo, in the building.
Yeah.
Raise the roof. Raise the roof.
So what's good,
Yo,
my boy Tri C in the building?
yo, this is a THC stain. Just to get,
Yes.
just to, that's what that is.
You already know we rolling up right here, baby.
Hey, let's go, man. We
Hey,
gotta
y'all,
keep it casual,
if y'all don't know,
man.
me and Tri C haven't talked for a few years, but I've known this cat since probably like, dude, when was the first time we met? It had to be like 2012.
For real, I think it was like 2014,
Yeah,
2013,
yeah, you might be right.
a year or two, yeah.
It was right around
Freaking
ABDC because that's where I met you at.
yes. Chachi's party.
Yes, yes, that's
Yeah,
exact. Yeah,
man.
Chachi Gonzalez, in case you guys don't know,
Shoot,
she's like a
yeah.
super famous dancer.
Yo, shouts to Chachi Gonzalez, yo, for real.
Well, now her
Island.
last name's like Heldon, I think, or something, because she got married.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Okay,
she got
okay.
like, dude, she got like two or three kids now.
What?
She married some guy. He's like, he lives in I think Switzerland or something, and she moved over
Dang.
there. He was like a reality star, I think.
Oh, wow.
He was like,
Okay,
yeah, he's like
okay.
way older. He seems like a cool ass dude. I haven't met him or anything. I just seen his like Instagram, but yeah, I think he was like on some kind of reality show and shit over there. And she met him, and they got married and have kids, and they're happy as fuck together. So
Dang, that just freaking made me feel old.
I know, right?
Like reminiscing about the good old days. I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Because
because
you
that
said
was
she
her
got
16th birthday, right?
shoot. I think
Or,
so, bro.
or no, maybe
I,
no, that was her 18th birthday is where we met.
okay, okay, yeah, yeah. I think I honestly I wasn't too familiar with her. I was with the homie Eric. Um, freaking and he was like a big Chachi fan. But yeah, I remember her Jasmine Villegas was performing.
Yeah, I got a picture with her. What's she doing now?
I'm not sure. I know she I'm not even sure. I remember she had that song with Kendrick.
Yeah, I know she was big as fuck on YouTube.
Y'all, for real, for real. Yo, shouts to TSG in the chat. Shouts to TSG.
What's
Shouts to
up, TSG?
Kendo.
Kendo popping. What's good?
Yeah. Yo, we keeping it real. We keeping it real. Um, shoot, bro. I guess we'll go ahead and get it started, man. Shoot, I kind of want to roll something up too, bro. Over
Yeah,
here.
we in here smoking, so everybody listening, watching, roll you up something good. I'm out here in Vegas right now.
Oh shoot, bro. How's Vegas, man? How is
So
that?
I moved out here in October, and I'll be like super honest with you. I lived in LA for 13 years. Vegas is the fucking spot, dog. I think I'll probably live here like, if not the rest of my life, for a long time. This
Dang.
shit's an entertainment capital right now, bro. Like, I mean, there's just so much opportunity here, and Vegas is just growing and growing. The only thing that sucks about it is the rent prices are starting to get like LA now. So that's the only thing that sucks.
Dang. Okay, okay. No, it's a
What?
freaking
How
good
how is
vibes
San
out
Diego?
there. Oh shoot, man, it's chilling, bro. Freaking the weather's great. Shoot, man, I'm down here in downtown area.
That's my
Uh,
favorite spot, dude. Like when I get rich and famous, like that's where I want to retire. I lived there for a year. I lived in Mission Valley.
oh what? Okay,
Y-
okay.
Yeah, I
Shoot,
was like
let's
five
go.
minutes off a Hotel Circle. I was like 5 minutes from Dog Beach.
Dang. Yeah, Hotel Circle. I used to freaking do valet there. One of the hotels in Town and Country.
Yeah, oh, I know exactly where that is, bro. I was right across the street, right across the freeway. It used to be called the Archstone. I think it's something else now.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
where you're at. I was right across the street
Yo,
in those
that's
apartments
lit,
right there.
bro.
Yeah, well, across the freeway. If you went across the freeway, that's where I live.
That's lit. That's lit. Yo, I didn't
What
even
made
know
you
that,
What made
bro.
you go to San Diego?
Shoot, this is where like my this is where I'm from. Got the parents
Oh,
here.
okay.
Got the yeah. This is the or original spot, origin spot, or whatever. Shouts to everybody in the chat, yo. Thank you guys for participating, man. Yo, weed is good for you though. The weed is good for you. We like smoking weed. We like smoking weed. Um, freaking, we got Austin in the chat. Homie, we got Texas in the chat.
Had
Bonjour.
to had,
We got
had
some.
too cool for you. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Shouts to all y'all.
Somebody said
Um,
don't smoke. Oh, Kendo. Why
yo,
Kendo? Why don't smoke?
it's that premium.
Yeah,
Smoking
this
on
is
that
that good shit.
premium.
I just came back from the shop. That's why I was like, I'm gonna be a little late.
Hey, yo, no, that's real. That's real, bro. I appreciate you even pulling up to the podcast,
Man,
man.
I'm honored, man. I appreciate you considering me, man. That's dope.
Yo, heck yeah, bro. Of course, of course.
I want to
Um,
start. I want to start doing more podcasts. Actually, like that's what I wanted to start getting into. So
hey, yo, bro. It's lit. It's lit. It's like almost like it's like kind of like making a it's like kind of like a collab, but like less less kind of like work, I guess you could say.
yeah, yeah. Well, dude, I just watched. I'm friends with Nate Diaz, the UFC fighter.
Yeah. Oh
He
yes, bro. Yeah.
he just did. I just watched like two of the podcasts he did yesterday. Like he did one on Mighty Mouse, who's the he used to be the 125-pound champ. He's like people say he's the goat. And then he did one with who the fuck is the dude from the Lakers that used to play for the Lakers?
Um.
Fuck, dude. He's got a sick ass podcast though. He's got tats. He used to be a badass player. Fuck, I forgot his name. But if you look up Nate Diaz podcast, he just did another one. That one's real good. So shout out my boy Nate. He's got a fight on July 6th. Make sure y'all check it out versus Jorge Masvidal.
Hey.
Got to
Okay.
plug my
Okay.
boy.
Yo, shouts to Nate Diaz. Yo, for real, man. Actually, definitely want to get into that story because that's a cool story right there.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
but um, let's get into this IME origin story, this IME link up, because that's really what like the freaking younger me is like, yo, this is freaking crazy. I first heard about IME like randomly through YouTube, just like watching different dancers. I'm pretty sure I probably saw a Chachi video. And then yeah, so freaking I'm looking up IME and then all of a sudden they're on what was it, ABDC?
ABDC.
Yeah,
They
bro.
won.
Yo, they did end up winning. Yeah, yeah, bro. So let's can you kind of tell me your side of the
Yeah.
story and like what's good with that?
Yeah, so I'm just like you, dog. I'm a huge IME fan. I really wish they would make a comeback, but I'll get to that. I know some. I'll drop some knowledge on that. But
Let's go. Let's
so
go.
the way it happened for me, it was actually kind of funny. I remember it vividly. But I was making new music. I'm an artist. If y'all didn't know, I act, I do music, I do all that shit. And I was like always watching YouTube, checking out the newest dancers and shit. And yeah, I actually saw Chachi and Brian Puspos. I saw them do like a little fucking routine to Lil Wayne. This is for my hood. That shit's fire. So I saw
Yeah,
that and I was like, who the
yeah.
fuck is this girl Chachi? She looks like kind of hood and she's fucking like hella sick. And then the next thing I know, and I already followed Philip Chabib, who everybody, if you watch dancing on the internet, y'all know who he is. And Moon, I already followed them separately. So then I found out they're all from Houston. I was like, damn. And then like literally right after I found out about them, that's when the group, like the IME thing started. So I was like, oh shit.
Yo, we're lagging. We're lagging. Yo, can y'all hear me? No, brother. Huh? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do I do? What do I do? All right. Sorry for the technical difficulties, y'all. Shoot, we were just getting into the story. I think we're gonna have to restart the stream. So please like, subscribe. I'm gonna restart it and come back, come back. Wait, maybe I can. There it is. Oh wait, is the bro coming back? Oh, let's go. Yeah, we can hear you. I can't see you though. I can't see you.
Hold on, let me see what's going on here. There we go. My
Oh,
bad,
let's
my internet
go.
went out.
Oh no, no worries.
Sorry
No,
about
no
that.
worries. I
All
know
right,
we're
so we're
just getting into the story.
yeah, so then so yeah, so I was like, and I'm kind of a go-getter, so I basically like if I want to meet somebody or work with somebody, like if I believe I could do it, I will fucking do it. So like that's how I've always been, and that shit's real. So anybody out there, that's what a lot of you could fucking do it. That's for
Yeah.
sure. So I was like, hey, so I went. I obviously when they won the show, the day before they had won the show, they were just kind of walking around the events when I met Chachi and Moon, and I always carried flash drives on me. My way to the back in the day that I would promote my music. Like if I met somebody, bam, here's my flash drive. Go pop it in, check out my videos or whatever. And next thing I know, Moon hit me up and was like, "Yo, we really like your music, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Well, good, because I really want y'all to be in my video." So I was the first artist that they worked with. Literally, they had won the show, and then they won the show on like I think it was Saturday or Sunday, and then Wednesday or Thursday we shot the video. So I was the first artist they worked with after they had won
Dang. Oh
won the show. But that's how I
wow.
met them. Yeah, that's how I got cool with them, and it actually was kind of funny because they probably Moon was basically like the manager for them, so he kind of did everything. But it was cool too because we were like on set, and after we kept doing the song a few times, they were kind of like, "Damn, this song is really fucking catchy." So they all loved the song by the end. So that it was dope. But we just thought we just freestyled at a hookah bar and we had a good ass time. So yeah, that's basically how I met all those guys. And I just ran it, and Moon just hit me up and came and stayed with me for a couple weeks out here in Vegas. So he's doing big things. And it's kind of
Dang.
crazy. So I hope he's not too mad at me for like saying what's going on, but I kind of find out what's going on with their group. So they just all met up again, maybe like a couple months ago, and I was like, oh shit, they posted a picture of all of them together. Did you see that?
No, no.
Yeah, like maybe like a month or two ago, all of them except Chachi, they all linked up again and posted a photo, and I was like, "Oh shit, they about to come
Dang.
back." But
Okay,
so Moon,
okay, yeah.
so actually, this is kind of crazy, and I don't. Maybe this will help somebody. I hope Moon doesn't get mad at me for telling people this, but so me and Moon rode back out here to Vegas from LA, and that was the first time I had seen him in years, and we basically we bullshitted the whole way. It was like 4 hour drive, so. Man, he's crazy, bro. So he had I think a couple of the top 10 dance videos on YouTube of all time, bro. And the way his life is progressing now, like he went through a lot of shit with his family and his ex, and he has a couple of kids, and just basically he doesn't even he's not even into dancing anymore, man. He's into more of the business side. He doesn't even like want to be recognized for dancing anymore, which is so weird. Some people crave to have that, like, oh, I want to get like 2 million views. I mean, this guy every time he dropped a video, like 20, 30 million views on every video. Top I know he said he
Dang.
has one of his videos was like number 7 still on YouTube for top dance videos ever. I think it had like a billion views. The one with Chachi, he did one of the songs. But after he did all that shit, and his life just kind of took a different course, and now he just does a business. He sells stuff basically. He's got a big ass warehouse, and he's just selling shit left and right. But yeah, he just kind of said like he doesn't even want to think of that. He's like, that's in the past, and he's like, what I do now is what I do, which is crazy, and it kind of sucks because he's so good, and he still
Dang.
dances here and there. But I want to see them make a little reunion, here and there.
Heck yeah, bro. Dang, so he's on some he's like totally like has a new life type shit.
Yeah, he still works with a bunch of artists. As far as like marketing, I think like because he's from Japan, so he's like over there all the time, or China. I'm sorry, I take that back. My bad, Moon. All the Asians gonna get mad at me.
Hey, shout out, shout out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, I know he showed me a few like Asian artists that he's working with, and they're all fucking sick. And then I know a bunch of TikTokers that he knows that have like millions of followers that he works with too. So I don't. So he's still in the game a little bit, but yeah, he just really doesn't fuck with the dancing too much anymore.
Dang. Okay, okay. That's real though. I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, I kind of liked what he said too because everybody because who would kill to be in his position where he had like top 10 dance videos and all this shit. He deleted his videos, bro.
What?
Yeah, so
What?
I was, and
Wow.
that's kind of how we got started talking because back in the day, that's what I did. So like I did YouTube like full time, even when I was meeting you. Like I had over 40 million views. I don't remember how many subs I had, but that's all I did was YouTube. I had a partnership with YouTube in like 2008. So like before anybody had ads on their shit, I had ads on my shit. And then that's all I did for years, man. And then I got hacked and I lost my channel and I went through like a crazy depression for years. And this guy, he just doesn't care. He's like, no, I don't even want it anymore. He's like, y'all can keep it. So it was kind of crazy to me because so many people want to blow up on YouTube. He already has it and he don't even want it, you know?
Yeah. Heck yeah. Dang. Okay, okay. No, that would be dope to see them freaking do like a reunion, some
I
videos
think it'll
together.
happen though, man. Because I even talking to him, I could tell he misses it, you know? There's no way you can't.
Right, right. Yeah, that's too much fun, man. That's way too much fun.
Exactly.
Shoot, man, I would love to let's see, do you have anything else? Let's see. I think we kind of covered all the ground. That's a dope story, man. That you have ties to I am me. And shouts to all them, man. Shouts to Moon, Chachi, Yaya,
Yeah. Philip, Yaya,
Pac-Man.
Brandon. Yep.
Yeah, Brandon, let's go.
Hey,
Um,
you know what tripped me out though was when Pac-Man fucking did that video for Ed Sheeran. You seen that shit? I forgot
when
what
was
song it is,
this?
bro. But when you get a chance, just type in Ed Sheeran and Pac-Man, bro. Ed Sheeran booked just Pac-Man for his video. It's only him to one of Ed Sheeran's songs.
Dang.
It's
Okay,
a dope
okay.
video too. Yeah, like literally, it's like he's the only one in it. Is Pac-Man, and it's an
Shoot,
official Ed
man.
Sheeran video. Yeah, it's an official Ed Sheeran video.
I'm gonna check that out for sure because he's
Yeah,
the one with the
it's a
dope
dope ass
touch,
video
right?
too.
He has like
Yeah,
sick
yeah,
ass touch.
yeah. He would always be doing the head
Yeah,
shit. Yeah. What
yeah.
about you though, bro? Are you still fucking
Shoot,
with the music? What's going on in your life?
shoot. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I freaking I started messing around with Band Lab on the iPhone, like on some crazy stuff, bro. I've been like actually making some tracks, uh, to like for like producing and then also like recording. Um, I'll show you like a little, like it's like literally a whole like uh
It's
digital audio
like a beat
workshop.
pad. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
hard.
yeah, bro. So like you could do like beats, you could record. It really does feel like a beat pad. So I've been messing with this. But like I've been kind of out the loop, bro. I've been on a trip. Like I had some good success 2018, and then I kind of like just went on, like I was just trying to get my spirit right, bro. Like I didn't even know if I don't want to get too deep into it, but I didn't even know if I
No, man,
had a
get deep,
spirit. You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Get deep into it, man. That's what they want to hear. If I'm
Yeah,
watching some shit, I want to hear the real shit, you know?
no, that's true. That's true, bro. That's true, man. I just like I don't know how versed you are with psychedelics, but I went on a little dabbling
A little
extravaganza.
shroomy mission or what?
Went on some missions, bro. Went on some
Yeah,
shroomy missions, man.
yeah. What
And
was
that
it?
shit,
Shrooms or like you fucked with like harder shit than that?
nah, it was just shrooms. I
Yeah,
was
shrooms
I
are
was
dope, bro.
uh I was off shrooms for like a few months, bro.
I feel like after you fuck with shrooms like once or twice in a row, your tolerance is like, it's just hard to get that feeling again.
Sure, I've actually heard that. I've heard that. They're like, yeah, you're like, you really only need to do them once, and like, cause I went I was on some religious stuff, bro. Cause I was in a group called Kid Newport. We were recording for like a year. We were shooting music videos. The kid's dad was a producer, so it was all kind of set up. But like, I was just like, I don't know, bro. I wasn't really feeling right about the situation, and like, I don't know, bro. I just had some like personal development I had to do and stuff. So
That's
I
crazy too, because I remember when I met you, you didn't even smoke weed.
Nah, bro, for real, man. Shoot.
And then and then w-
Facts, bro.
and then I remember I hollered at our mutual friend Will, and he was all like, "Oh, dude, your boy Tri C is a pothead now," and I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
remember, I was
yeah,
always smoking, and
bro.
you're like, "Nah, I don't even smoke, man."
No,
No, but I
that's
feel you on
yeah,
that. I
bro.
feel you on that shit, dude. I think I'm not against like shrooms or any of that shit. It's all natural, and I feel like you can learn some shit about yourself. I wouldn't advocate it. It's not for everybody, but it's like if you can fuck with it, and a lot of people always say, "Oh, I'm gonna have a bad trip" or some shit like that, man. Like I've only had like one of my boys ever like told me he had a crazy trip, and it's actually funny. I'll tell you real quick, but I had this one friend that
Yeah,
he fucked with the shrooms for the first time, bro, and he was like, "Oh, I hope I don't trip out." And I think he had like a gang of them, dude, like probably like over an ounce. And I think you're only supposed to do like a half ounce the first time. But he said that man, he said everything was talking to him, and he started getting paranoid that he would be stuck there. So he's like, "How am I gonna
yeah.
get?" He's like, "How do I get out of here?" And he said he went and took a nap for about 8 hours, and then he woke up and everything was normal, and he was like, "Fuck, it's gone." He's like, "Thank you." He's like, "I feel better." And then he said he went downstairs and opened the door, and then the tree started yelling at him from across the street. So he was still in it.
What?
Yeah, so he was like, "Dude, I thought I was stuck there for real. Like I couldn't get out of it forever."
Yo, I feel him on that, bro. That's where I was like, cause all right, so I got into like fasting too, and like so I was on some like some trippy stuff. I fasted for 2 days, and then I went up to freaking Big Bear, and I freaking took the freaking gummies, and I was just I was tripping balls, bro. I was like, yo, like on that whole, people start thinking, are they God? Am I God? It was like I was breaking down my conscious to the very origins of, even religion. The
Yeah,
text says that you are God. We come from God. So it was like my consciousness was like perceiving that, and I
yeah,
was just like, I was tripping. I was just tripping out. But it was like I feel like it helped me overall because I was kind of like I was too wrapped up in the whole Hollywood thing, bro. Like
yeah.
the
No,
whole like
people don't know unless they
yeah,
live there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, man, like a lot of people always think like the whole Hollywood LA thing is just like, they can't make it there or whatever. It's like, but once you actually live there, man, I feel for all these fucking like celebrities and stuff because a lot of them are just doing the shit that they love. And it really, you're giving so much of yourself and putting yourself out there that, it's just hard to deal with sometimes. And then a lot of times that's not how they're feeling. A lot of these motherfuckers are incredibly depressed. Like I've seen a lot of fucking like real big time celebrities and they never even smile, some of them. You know what I'm saying? So they're not happy. But
right,
it's
right.
it's it's just a trip, but I get you on all that shit, bro. I've been through so many like waves of like depression and just like I don't know, like where the fuck is my life going? It's just like it's hard shit, and especially with music, you already know. Like, there's so many fucking people that do music now. It's like, how are you gonna stand out? Are people gonna fucking like this song? And you have no
Hundred
clue when you're making
percent,
some shit like
hundred
that.
percent, bro.
Oh, here's my girl. Oh, there she goes. She's trying to hide.
Hey,
Come here, babe. Come here. I'm gonna get her. Watch. Hold on. I'm gonna. You haven't met her yet. No, no. You come here. Look.
that's
Just
what's
say
up.
hi.
That's what's up.
This is my girl. This is Shanair. Say hi. Oh, here she
Hello,
is.
hello.
No. Hi, Jeremy. Stop.
Hey, let's go. You
You
got
shy.
JRath. Shouts to JRath.
There
JRath
she goes.
killing
Look at her.
it.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
where
what's
the
up,
magic
bro.
happens, right over there.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Crib style, crib style.
Yeah, so yeah, we out here in Vegas, man. I'll show you
That's
I'll
beautiful
show
though,
you
bro.
how
That's
hot.
beautiful.
Yeah, let me show you how hot it is out here while we got you on here. We got
Yeah,
some
let's go.
take you outside here. Hold on, check this out. So this is my spot. But look, I want to see if I flip you around here.
Okay,
Whew.
okay, let's go.
Yeah, man, it's just
Whoo.
yeah, man. It's yeah, you can almost
Right, right.
yeah, people told me I gotta get a
Hey.
little shoot. I got it. Oh shit. It's the next door neighbor's dog. But yeah, no, so that's cool. I'm sorry I cut you off though. So you were telling me a good story.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Shoot, yeah, bro. Just the whole like, yeah, whole LA scene, Hollywood scene. Like, yo, what's going on with this? Like, and like, I don't know. I just had to like, I basically lost all my shit. I lost everything, bro. Lost the manager, lost the freaking agency. I had a bunch of cash, lost the cash. Freaking
Dude,
lost the homies, lost my girlfriend, all of it, bro.
were you
But
like wilding out? Were you like turning into an asshole, or you were just like
nah,
going through some
bro.
shit? Like,
Yeah, it's just like, cause the type of wave that I was on, like spiritually, my chick wasn't on it, so she was like, me and her started clashing. She, we actually broke up with her over over my commercial, basically that and religious reasons.
I
But
remember that. That dude, I was just telling my girl about that commercial, dog. Because I remember you didn't
eh,
tell me about it, and I was just watching TV, and I'm like, "Is that fucking Tri C?" And you were like moving all the shit around in the car, all that shit, like the virtual shit. Yeah,
yeah,
dude, that was
bro.
crazy as fuck. I was like, "Bro, my boy's making it." And then I know you did a bunch of print work too. You were like getting it on the print work.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I was working with Hollister for like 3 years, going to
Hollister, yes,
freaking
that's what. Yeah, you were
yeah,
the you were on the
the
ads like in the store too, right?
yeah, bro. Yeah, like on the store and the freaking videos. We were going to Mammoth, we were going to Mexico, we were going to I was flying to Ohio like, twice or three times a month. That's where their main campus is. I was connected like and looking back now, I'm grateful for it. But like, I was in the shit. Yeah, bro, it was cool as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it was
You were
cool as
blowing
hell.
up, bro. I was like, "Bro, you are
Yeah,
really gonna make it, bro." Because that was
shit.
like, dude, you weren't even doing it that long, and you booked that national commercial. I was like, "Holy shit, bro!" Like you caught
Thank
up
you,
some time
bro.
on some people. No, that's dope, bro.
Man, bro. So the day my commercial comes out, my girl catches an attitude, and she gets all like jealous.
Because she was she was trying to do the same kind of thing. She was trying to be like a model, right?
Yeah, yup.
Yeah. So
And
she
like
probably started hating on you.
she's a model now, bro. OnlyFans model. Like,
Oh,
forget
is she
about it.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro. Like,
wow.
that's like it's like, man. But anyways, yeah, she ended up talking trash, and I'm like, yo, all right, I see who you really are now. And it's like, I see who she really is, like, where her future now is now. But it's like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you're really hating on me. And I was like, yo, obviously,
She should be
like,
happy for you.
yeah, right. Like, why aren't you exactly? That's the one thing that I was like, I couldn't like get my brain over that because I was with her for damn near like 4 years. We've been through everything. I was like, yo, this is my moment. I'm about to break. I'm about to have money. We could like buy a house. We could do whatever. Like, and like Shorty was pissed. She was pissed, bro. And like, man,
Straight hating.
dude, straight hating, bro. Player hating. Like, I end up leaving her. She ends up start like spreading a bunch of rumors, like trying to trash my reputation. I didn't
Yeah,
do
because you
nothing.
know what it is, bro. You know what it is, bro. She seen you start climbing, and she wasn't doing nothing. So she start in her head. She probably started thinking, "Oh man, he's gonna be all over all these girls. All these girls gonna want him, and blah blah blah." So she tries to downplay it and like make you feel bad about it or something, which is so
Nah,
stupid. Like,
definitely,
but that's how
bro.
people be thinking, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she's like, shoot, like nowadays I'm scared to freaking like I can't trust nobody. I'm like to I'll like have some fun or whatever, but like I'm scared to take anyone serious because it's like that shit hurts. Like even to this day, bro. To this day, that shit that
Yeah,
shit hurts. I'm like, fuck, like I really like you, but I guess it's like it just is what it is. Like I wish it didn't happen, but yeah, bro. So I was
you
like,
learn from it. You learn from it though, and it only makes you stronger because now you know what you don't want in somebody, and you can start to see the warning signs way ahead now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about
yeah,
going through a lot of this shit because I've been through a lot of bad relationships too, and now I know what I want and what I don't want. You know what I'm saying? And me and my girl that I'm with now, we've known each other for 20 years, but we've been together for basically lived together for 2 years too.
oh
And like I just know what I want now. We're both at that age where it's like it's me and you now, so we on a team.
right. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Yeah,
And she
man.
just booked a a job with a modeling agency down here as well, and we both just shot a movie with fucking Vince Vaughn, bro, and Al Pacino about a month ago, and I'm in it. It's called Easy Waltz. It should be out in like a year or two.
What? Let's
Yeah, yeah.
go,
Me and
man.
her
We
are
got
in.
we got JRath
Yeah,
on the
we in this.
podcast. JRath on the Hooligans
Hey, we in.
podcast. Everybody, let's go,
We in the scene with Vince Vaughn though, like for sure. They had to stay after and everything with him, so it was dope. He's cool as fuck too. Shout out Vince
bro.
Vaughn.
That's
Easy
sick
Waltz
as
though.
heck.
Yeah,
That is sick as heck, man. I got to clap it up for that one.
yeah.
I wish I had my
And
freaking
that was just a
remote.
direct. That was just a direct book, bro. Like one of my boys called me and said, "Hey, there's a casting director. They're shooting a video in Vegas that I know." I didn't even know he was in it, and then I got there and they're like, "Oh yeah, the scenes with Vince Vaughn and Al Pacino's in the movie too." So we shot it for like a whole week at the Encore down here in Vegas. But
Dang.
it's gonna be dope, bro. Vince Vaughn sings. So the scene that we're in, he's like singing on stage to the whole bar, and then he comes down
What?
and like kicks it with us. Yeah, it's dope.
Yo, that has me geeking because like I've been on a like um I mean I'm sure we could. I don't want to take too much of your time, bro, but I'm sure we could get
Nah,
into a
bro,
bunch of
I'm
like
chilling.
Hollywood backstories with. I know you
Yeah,
you're linked up with a bunch of with the scene, like you're in the Hollywood scene. I'm sure you got a bunch
yeah,
of stories. But to add on to that, I had the Regal pass. It's like a Regal movie pass for the theaters.
yeah, like
So
Movie Pass.
yup. Where you could go see as many movies or whatever, a certain amount of movies a month.
Yeah,
So I've been on like a hella movie kick and like going to the movies all the time and like so it's just
that's my
like
shit too, bro.
yeah, like
I used to
following.
go. I used to go like every day or every other day to the movies, bro.
Okay, yeah, bro, that shit's a vibe. Um,
Yeah, I can't wait to see myself on the movie screen. Like that's what I'm stoked about because that's been like a bucket list for me. So I'm like, finally, I'm in a movie. Like I'm in another movie too. I've been in a couple other movies, but this one I'm gonna be in. You know, like the other one was just like background shit. Like I'm in Tropic Thunder, that
oh
movie with Jack
what?
Black. Yeah, the scene at the end where they
Yeah.
have they're in the yeah, I'm in that scene, but you can't even see me in that shit.
But
But
freaking to be in the scene with Vince Vaughn like in
yeah, bro.
2024, it's like you're taking it back, like bringing back the classic
Just hey,
actors. Al
and bro, he's so
Pacino.
fucking. I didn't get to see Al Pacino at all. I wasn't in any scenes with him, but he's in the movie. So, but yeah, I was hoping to get to see him, but yeah, I didn't get to see Al
Okay.
Pacino. But what was I gonna tell you? Yeah, dude. So I didn't know if you know, but I haven't had a fucking. I was gonna tell you I went through kind of the same shit that you went through too, like that. But man, I was drinking every day for like 30. I would drink like 30 beers a day for like a couple of years, bro. I wasn't doing music. I was just on a low fucking like low ass kick, bro. I was depressed about. I lost my YouTube channel. So after that, I just kind of was like, "Fuck, dude," you know. Like I put 12 years work into my YouTube channel, and it just like went away because somebody fucking hacked me. And then I started
Damn.
drinking like 30 beers a day, dog. And then on St. Patrick's Day, I got in like a high speed chase with the LAPD, bro. And I had the helicopter and everything out after me. Like literally, I
What?
was on the freeway with my dog like this, with cops all over the place, bro, with the flashlight, with the helicopter light on me, bro, like some movie shit. And
What?
but that was
Okay.
honestly though was the best thing that ever happened to me because I was facing 5 years in jail, and basically after after I got out and all that shit, the deal when I went to court for the first time, like I bonded out for $75,000. Like now there's people that murder people and their bonds are like 20K. Like I just got a high speed chase and they're like 75,000.
Right,
Like
right.
even while I was in jail, I'm watching the news and there was a dude that went to City Hall in downtown LA with an AK-47 and like blasted it off in the air, and his bond was 50 grand. I was like, that don't make no sense. Like I just
What?
literally ran from y'all and like crashed my car. No one got hurt.
Right,
But
right.
anyways, but I was saying that was the best shit that happened to me because I got a really good lawyer and we kept going back to court, but the deal from the prosecutor, bro, was 2 years. So I thought I was going to prison for 2 years, dog. I was like, wow, my life's over, bro. And then I kept fighting it with my lawyer and shit. And then by the end of the whole case, I got a new judge, and the judge like looked at every time I've been arrested and was like, "Oh, everything's alcohol related." She's like, "Why don't you go to rehab and see if that helps you, and we'll talk about a deal or something after that." So I was like, "Fuck." So I go to rehab. COVID hits while I'm in rehab. So I go in in LA. I go into rehab and everything's popping. And when I leave rehab, it's completely dead. Like, like it looked like I came out to
Yeah.
another universe. But and I'll
Right,
tell you the
right.
crazy story. Yeah, and the crazy story about that is like even when I first went to rehab, I was like, "Oh man, when I get out, I'm gonna get wasted again." I didn't plan on quitting, but when I was in there, I like a lot of the stories, and everybody else in there was like, on crack, on crystal meth, on fucking heroin, and I'm just in there for alcohol. I'm like, my life ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys were fucked up, and they were trying to get their shit together. I was like, so when I got out of rehab, I lost like 20, 30 pounds, and just from not drinking. And then I started feeling a lot better, and I was like, "Yo, I'm just never gonna drink again." So January coming up, this January, bro, I haven't had a sip of alcohol in 5 years. So
What?
yeah, I swear to God, bro. And
Yeah.
you probably remember me. I used to drink like everywhere, dog. But yeah, five
Hey,
years without a sip of
congrats,
alcohol.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot,
I still
that's
smoke. Like
big.
I smoke, but hey, the funniest shit is too. I have not been in trouble one time since I quit drinking, and I used to get arrested all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, life is definitely getting better. My life is way better. I don't miss drinking, dude. I don't care if people drink around me. It doesn't bother me, but I'm not like I don't miss anything about it, to be honest with you.
Shoot, no, that's good to hear, bro. That's
Yeah,
awesome, man. Yeah, I freaking
yeah,
that's the thing. I was drinking for a few months before I got into weed, cause like you always hear weed was worse or whatever, and then alcohol is not as bad. But like, yeah, bro, I was going to parties
nah,
just
it's the
like
other way around.
getting fucked up, yeah, and like throwing
Yeah.
up. I'm feeling physically sick, dehydrated. I freaking I started smoking weed. I tried that shit, bro. Whew,
Oh, so
I was like out
you
the
don't drink
door.
anymore?
I'll still drink, like, but like I kind of do it ironically. I call it like, "Hi, I'm having a beer" type stuff. Like,
Yeah,
but because like yeah, like I'll drink and like I was like throwing up, getting sick, but then I started smoking weed. I was like, "Oh, this is cool. This is way better. I don't feel like crap."
like shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
and
because that was my thing. Because I got into like an ugly rotation where like I would drink all day, like literally I would drink 30 beers a day. Like there's no lie. I was weighing like 360 pounds at one point, bro. I was fat. I'm fat now, but I was way fatter. You know what I'm saying? So like, dude, so after I just hold up. Like I said, when I just quit, like I just felt better all the time. And the rotation I was in was I would drink all day, and then I would wake up feeling like shit. So I'd be like, oh, I got to drink again. And it was just like that for years, dog. Just like kind of self loathing myself because I fucking hated who I was. You know what I'm saying?
dang, nah, I feel that, bro. Shoot, I feel that, man.
Hell yeah,
But that's freaking good to hear, bro. Freaking bounce back. That's what it's all about.
yeah. Hey, everybody loves the comeback story. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, real
So
talk, real talk. Um, shoot. With that
you
being
still are
said,
you still? Oh yeah, go ahead. My
oh
bad,
no,
dog.
it's all good. It's all good.
I was
That's
just
all
gonna
you.
ask you if you're still doing any music or acting or modeling or what's up with you with that shit.
Um, shoot. I was filming like a little music video today. That's why I got like this little tie suit and tie on. So
Okay,
I'm trying to ease back into it. I'm trying to put some music
you're
out.
making the beats.
Yeah, yup, making the beats.
So are
Cause
you
that was
rapping your own beats?
yup.
Okay, that's dope. Okay,
Hey, haha.
I fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Yeah, thank you, bro. That was kind of what's been holding me back ever since I started rapping was I haven't been able to produce. So I was like forced to like buy beats or like, you're just kind of trying to like hope people will give you something or something. But
Yeah,
with BandLab, bro, like it's way like cause like trying to make a beat with the mouse and keyboard and like moving the instruments, that shit was like getting me too frustrated. But like on here, I can like just take the instrument like and move it like with my finger, and like it's like I can get
yeah.
the timing
And you,
correctly, and like it's way more like
that's what I was gonna say.
yeah, way more
Because you could
accurate.
probably just zoom out and then just move it like a little bit, or like, it's not like you have to go like point one to make sure it lines up, like, and it's right on.
Yo, straight up, bro. Straight up. So
Yeah,
like
no.
I started messing around with this, just kind of like having some fun, and then I was like, oh, it's kind of the equivalent to GarageBand. So it's like
Yeah, that's
I've
what I was
made
gonna
some
say.
decent songs on. You can make some decent songs on GarageBand, and then it has like the auto tune, and then you can I put like the vocal effects and all that. Start having fun, like start smoking some weed, and like I've really just been having more fun with it. But yeah, definitely trying to do more music. And then modeling. Uh, there's a casting in like 2 weeks for an agency down here in San Diego, actually. So
Sick. You
yeah,
gonna get that.
shoot, thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm I, yeah, hopefully that would be tight, but like on some crazy stuff like ever since I had like the like spiritual awakening and stuff like that, like flash like blinking lights been like fucking with me like super bad. So like if I see like cop lights or like photography lights, it like stuns me or whatever. It's like weird. Like I never had
Oh
that
shit.
problem before. Yeah. So that's the only thing where I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be an issue or not. Like with
What's dude, what's that? You know what isn't that like epilepsy or something, like when they give that warning before like certain things, and they're like, hey, if you have a problem with flashing lights or something, they're like, you don't want to watch this shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, bro. I 100%, 100%. Like even at movies, like I'll like if the screens are blinking too fast, I gotta like look away. So I'm like, but like nothing's ever happened. Like I've never had a seizure or nothing. So like I've never
What
like
happens though? Do you get like you get like anxiety, or what happens to you or in your mind?
I don't. It almost feels like it's like the frame. It's like almost like the blinking. It like it causes like a slowness in my brain. It feels like my brain's trying to like register the blinking, and it's like, but it's too fast.
That's
So then
that
it like hurts. Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Like your brain's trying to like comprehend it, but it's like it can't.
Right, right, bro. On some crazy stuff. But I'm glad you feel me,
No,
bro. I'm
that's
glad you
wild.
feel me.
Yeah, no,
So
I get it.
yeah, that's something
You
that like,
articulated that really good. So.
hey, thank you, bro. Thank you. Um, I haven't really like that's something I haven't really like told nobody because it's like, yeah, I can't see blinking stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, this is the
Yeah,
podcast. This is the
eh,
podcast. But
yeah, fuck it, let it out.
yeah, nah, for real. So I'm gonna go to the audition and I'll see what happens. Like the least, it would be nice to have some modeling money right now. That don't sound too bad. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell yeah. I
um,
feel you.
but yeah, I mean, other than that, shoot, I ran for city councilman last like
I
year.
saw you doing that. I did see you doing that. Yeah, like I'd be on
Yeah,
there every
thank
time
you,
I see you.
bro.
I'm like, oh my boy, hooligans.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Shoot, bro,
Hell
that was
yeah.
like I always be getting fidgety when I talk about it because it's all tied. It was tied into like when I was it's all connected, bro. The spirit world and like the physical world, and like
Oh,
before I just
I'm with
wasn't
all of that
sure.
shit, bro.
Let's go, because
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if it was real or not. Like I kind of thought, obviously, like going to Hollywood and being blessed and all this. Like I was like, someone's looking out for me, and like but I wasn't sure if it was real. And then like I'm sure now, and in my like I've been living my life like I'm sure, and like I feel like I've been better internally. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
yes,
working on my external, but it's like with that being said, like yeah, so I was like on some crazy stuff. I don't know. Do you believe in like prophets, psychics, and all that?
yeah, bro. Like I'll tell you what I kind of believe, like, and you can tell me what you think. But I mean, I'm religious, like a little bit, but I don't really believe in like religion. Like I pick and choose what I believe in. Like I believe in Jesus, I believe in God, but I also believe in like the whole spiritual world and spiritual realm and like some wild shit too. Like, dude, like sometimes, I mean, I don't know what's true or not, but like I think maybe like I feel like our souls were all created like before we were even here, and we all chose to come here. Like we wanted to go through whatever we go through on Earth because someone explained this to me one time, and I don't know how true it is, but it does make sense. It's like, let's say your soul just lived in heaven in paradise and everything was just great the whole time. Well, you would almost kind of take it for granted because you wouldn't know like the bad side of things. So like if you lived in Hawaii your whole life and didn't go anywhere else, you would just think that's what it is, you know? So experiencing all the stuff that we go through on earth and all these trials and tribulations and the ups and downs of life and the heartbreak, like we would never get to, our souls would never be able to feel that type of feeling in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and when we get here, we could fuck up too. Like we have the choice to say no too. Like we don't want to go back, and then or you can really fuck up and then go to the other place. Like which probably really does exist. Like, but there's wild shit, dude. I believe there's different dimensions, like all that crazy shit. I'm into all that shit,
Hey,
bro.
all
I
right,
just watched
cool,
the
cool.
and like you can see where technology is going now. Like, bro, I just watched a video yesterday of this motherfucker taking a pill that's a camera, and and they swim through his stomach, bro. And
What?
you're watching it on. Yeah, I'll send you the link later. But then, dude, then he's watching it on the TV, and he's like, "That's so cool." He's like, "Can we take another pill and like catch up with the other camera?" And like, so he takes another one, and like they're watching this pill go down his throat and like swim through his whole like body, bro. It's freaking wild.
What?
So like, I mean, yeah. So I mean, like, just the technology yeah, technology is just getting crazy with it, dude. So I don't even know, man. And I don't know if it's just me, but everybody I talk to, like, doesn't it feel like time is just going way faster than it used to? Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like the days are just like boom, next day, boom, next day. Or like it used to like feel like it'd be like a while for some shit. I don't know.
Nah, straight up, bro. I'll be
I might
just
sound
like,
dumb as fuck, but
bro, I'll be looking at the freaking sky. I'm like, before I know it's gonna be nighttime. And then boom, I'm like, fuck.
yeah,
The days, there's the day, there's the fucking day. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm never gonna get that day back. Fuck. And it's like,
exactly.
yeah,
It-
bro. No,
but
it's definitely weird.
And the other thing I was gonna say too that I always feel like too, and this is how I kind of like I try to interpret life, and I try to look at every single person as like I try to not envision their body because I always try to say like your soul like is in your body, like this is just your shell, like you know what I'm saying? Like your thoughts and everything in your head, that's you, that's your soul, that lives forever. You know what I'm saying? But this body is just like a shell. So if you just start thinking of everybody has their own soul and they're all kind of like unique but similar in the same way, and that's just their soul inside of that person, you start to look at people a lot differently. You feel me?
Everything you said, bro, is stuff that I freaking like. You hear that? I heard that off of like from the Bible or something. But it's like everything you said when I was tripping on shrooms, I was like, yo, 100%. Like, and I was able to perceive it. Like I was able to feel that shit. Like
Yep.
I'm just in a body. Like my soul is something like it might just look like a light. Like I don't even know what I really look like. Like
Yeah.
like on some crazy shit like that. Like that's how like I'm with that, bro. Like 100%. And shit's
Man,
crazy, bro.
I'll tell you some wild shit, bro. Like and for everybody watching too, I don't know if y'all are into like near death experiences, but just start watching them. And that's when I think people that don't believe like in the afterlife or the spiritual world, like if you watch enough fucking near death experiences on YouTube, there's no way you can't believe because all these people don't know each other. They all die in different places and they all have similar experiences. You know what I'm saying? So it's just wild to me. But if you ever get an opportunity, bro, look up this guy. His name is Mickey Robinson. Bro, he literally is burnt straight down his body. He died. He basically died in a car crash. Okay, and he was traveling to heaven, bro, and hell was catching up to him and engulfing him. And it was a real place. And he tells a story, bro. Hell's about to engulf him because on earth he was all about himself. And then like right before the light, and he was going towards God, and there was this big light. But he was like, he says, and he's like, I looked to my right, and this is him after he died. He said he sat up out of his body, and he was instantly in the spiritual world. He said he didn't even look back at his body because he was all burning up, bro. Like he was literally in a plane crash and then burst out in flames because gasoline was on him. So he literally dies. He goes. He says he feels his legs go like through the. He's in the hospital. He sits up out of his body, and his legs go like through his body, and he just transports into the fucking spiritual world, dude. And he starts traveling towards like the light, like he sees the light everyone talks about, and he's going towards it. And then he said instantly he could feel the blackness, which is basically hell, and it was sweeping up next to him and about to take over him and engulf him. And he said, and once you go in there, you're shut off from all life, all eternity, forever, forever. There's no like, I'm sorry, give me another, let me back in to like your graces, God. Like I'll be good now. Like there's none of that shit. Like you're just stuck in there forever. He said he wouldn't want anybody to go in there. Like, and then he's like, God, give me another chance. He's like, God, give me another chance. I want to live. And he said instantly he's like in front of God, and he talks about it and like what he feels and about life and all this stuff. It's cool. His name's Mickey Robinson. Look him up sometime, bro. But it talks about all that shit, like in the spiritual world and shit. It's dope. But I definitely believe him. And it's crazy because he's literally burnt straight down. It's like heaven and hell, like on his body. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
and I
that's
and I get
trippy.
weird. I get weird thoughts too. Like, he obviously like he makes a deal with God to come back to his body and live, and so he could like spread the message and shit. Like he talks about it and stuff. But it's like, it's just so wild that like, we're who knows what the whole like scheme of this life is, dude. Like I hear different things too, like where people say we're all like, frequencies, and like when we come to Earth, we're like at a 3, but we're trying to get up to a 7. So we have to keep doing the shit over and over and over until we get good at it, and then we go up a frequency. You know what I'm saying? And the frequency is love. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to get the hate out of our heart and our lives, and just basically love everything. Like, and then we go up to the next frequency, which is like hard as fuck if you really think about it, because there's a lot of motherfuckers we don't like.
Shoot, nah, for real, bro. Straight up. That's like,
Sorry if I was just rambling on some crazy shit, but
nah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. That's like that's really the reality of the situation we're in. And it's like in America, it's not really too, America's this the country of commerce. They trying to make money here. They don't got time for truth and like reality and what's right or wrong. They trying to make
yeah.
money. Um,
Yeah, and that's why like people that they don't know about shit, they just like you could become a slave to the world, where it's just you're 9 to 5, you're not spreading any joy to anybody else, you're worried about yourself, and that's it. Like our jobs here on Earth are to like provide for others. That's why they say love your neighbor as yourself, because when you can help other people out, then they go and help other people out, and then it's it trickles down, to everybody.
Facts, bro. Nah, facts, man. Because
Hell yeah, let's go.
where my hang up gets to, and like it's personal. Like at the end of the day, it's personal between me and God. But like and like you're saying, like maybe I do like what. All right, so we have memory, right? Like we have a memory, like is real, exists, meaning that there's stuff that happens that we don't, well, forget. So it's like that's what I was thinking. Like, y'all, hypothetically, if when I was tripping, hypothetically, I was God. I created memory so I could put myself in this body and forget that I'm God, and I could live this life and experience life through Cameron, and then that's how trippy that shit got, bro. So it's like,
No, I get it.
um, yeah, bro. That's kind of like once your head gets there, it's like you can't just be the same person, bro. You can't just I couldn't just like think the way I was live my life before, because honest, that's where I was wrapped up in Hollywood. Like I thought life was like a movie and this and that, and I'm trying to like live this type of lifestyle that I seen on the television or whatever. But it's like I'm not feeling it. Doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Things aren't like clicking. So this type of thinking like clicked, and then it was like, oh yeah. Then I got to remember. It just gets deep. Then it's like, if God is real, then why is evil's real and Satan's real? If I'm God, then
Yeah,
I'm
that
also,
that's
you
what I
know,
be. Those are the
it's
thoughts
like,
I always have. Because I always try to like, I don't think I just think we can't comprehend it. Because I always think like, God knows everything, right? So it's like he knew he was making the devil, and he knew that what would happen. So he obviously created evil as well. But we don't really know that, because like I don't think we can comprehend what went down. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we'll know that. I just think like as soon as you die, you just like you'll see like Mickey Robinson. He said you just kind of know everything that you want to know. Like if you have a question about something, it'll shoot to you from the universe. Like it's like an open library of anything knowledgeable you want to know. But like, I always think that too. I'm like, well, if God is supposed to be all love, like how did you? So I have this idea too, like this crazy idea. So like, the whole Bible and all that stuff and everything that
Yeah.
went down with the devil. So I had this idea for an album, and maybe I'll still do it. So hopefully nobody steals it. But I always had this idea for an album title called "God Forgives the Devil." And like at the end of time, or like towards the end of time when everything's over, the devil's like defeated, and he's like, "Fuck, man." He's like, "You know what? I'm sorry." And he like sees like what he did, and like everyone just like is forgiven, and everyone comes back to heaven. Like I don't know, that'd be crazy, Like everybody that's in hell ends up coming back to heaven in the end. Like it'd be crazy.
Shoot, I mean, I could like see that happening because like where my reasoning goes is like nobody is truly responsible for this. This ultimately goes back to the creator. So it's like, when people make bad choices, it's like who made the person that made the bad choice? And like,
Yeah,
so that's why it's like that's where I gotta smoke one up. That's why I just gotta roll one up, focus on some other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta write some
yeah.
music.
You can
I
get
gotta like this
you
stuff's too
you
crazy.
can get deep on it.
Yeah, bro.
What do you think about it though? Like lots so like what I think is like the whole creation of time, like so I think like I mean this is kind of when I don't know how this all happened, but like I picture like when God made the world, and for a while I kind of thought Adam and Eve was just like a metaphorical story, but now the more that I like kind of really dig deep into it, it was like some real shit. And it was like that he was like, oh, like the devil was already down there, but he was like, I'm gonna get to them. And he's like, no, you would like almost like a game. Like that's the one thing I think, like it was almost like a game between God and the devil to see who could get the human. And the devil was winning, and that's when God had to send Jesus down here to die for us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild, bro, when you really start digging into it, because it's like humans fucked up. And like once whatever Eve did with and then I think crazy shit about that too. Like, how they say in the Bible, like she ate the apple or whatever, but I almost think like she cheated on Adam with the devil. Like they had sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I think. Like who knows like what it really
Right.
was. But like that would make more sense to me. Like she cheated on Adam with the devil and came back with like, it's okay, whatever. Like, and like that's how sin got into the world. And
Dang.
that's why people have free choice, and we fuck up all the time and sin like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because it was started from the first motherfuckers that were here. But
Dang.
who knows? I could be dead ass wrong too. People might be like, "You crazy." Who knows?
Well, all right. So, no, yeah, I feel you, bro. But here's the thing, and in my point of view, I'm like, all right, so we could have the Bible that talks about all this crazy stuff, you know, uh, Hinduism, all these other crazy religions. But as soon as like someone has original thoughts of how they think, they're crazy. It's like all
Yeah,
these other books that like talk about hell and devils and angels. That's fine, but it's like as soon as someone has like their point of view, like, oh, what are you talking about? It just
yeah.
doesn't make
Well,
no sense.
and And that's too. That's like when you think about it too. Like in the Bible too. Like like all of the prophets and everything. Like everyone said the same thing about them. Like, oh, they're crazy and blah blah blah. It's our job to have discernment to see what's true and what's not true. We have to internally know what is true, and try to like let our heart and our feelings guide us, because our eyes and our ears will deceive us. You feel me?
Shoot, heck yeah, bro. No, that's some real spill.
We getting deep on it today.
That's a real spill.
Hooligans.
Yup, hooligans. Hey, shoot, let's go, bro.
Hey yo, this knowledge ain't free.
Nah, for real, man. This is this is an exclusive right here, 101. Um, but
Yeah, dude.
uh, speaking of speaking of Las Vegas, actually, bro, I I hold on. I don't want to take too much of your time, bro. Do you got any place to be? I know we've been on here for quite a
Nah, man, you
while.
good. Whenever you want to. whenever you want to wrap it up, man, I'm good. I hope I didn't ramble too much.
Oh, no, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. No, this is great. Yeah, cause I do have one of my only reservation is that like if I don't use my headphones, I don't know if the audio is weird or not. You know how it could be like weird. I don't think
You're
it
cutting
gets
up a
weird.
little bit.
I am. Shoot. Why don't we
Yeah, you
go?
stop.
Why don't we save the rest of the questions for a part 2, just so I can make sure that the audio is like legit.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we're not wasting
cool.
everyone's time. All right. Yeah. So, all right, y'all, make sure y'all come back for part 2. Add me up on all social media at JRath69, JRath69. And you already know what Tri-C, baby.
Heck yeah, y'all already know, man. Once again, I want to thank JRath for coming to the Hooligans podcast, and we will be back for that part 2. Let's get it. Hooligans.
Like, hooligans.
Hey, peace out, bro.
Like.